Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I wanted to throw up this reaction on my main channel just to kind of see how it does. I actually have an announcement coming probably the day after. We'll see. I'm going to be explaining the direction that this channel is going to be moving in, but I wanted to just do a little bit of a test without any context, without any explanation, stuff that I would normally throw on my music channel, my Derek Blackman channel. I just wanted to put it on this channel and just to see how it does, you know, just to see how many people would actually click on it versus having the knowledge when I drop a video, you know, updating everybody, how many people are going to click versus no update, essentially. But that being said, I want to react to the new Avenged Sevenfold song. It's called We Love You. Now, here's the thing. I was going to listen to it when it first came out, but my roommate was like, yo, have you heard this? And he essentially said it was one of the wildest things. It's like, it's so out there. And so it made me, I was like, okay, you know what? I will take this opportunity to react to it. I reacted to Nobody on my Derek Blackman channel. And, you know, I was kind of like, this is interesting. This is a little weird. But it kind of grew on me, though. It kind of grew on me. Like, to be honest, I find myself singing the chorus every once in a while. But, yeah, I'm excited to hear what this is all about, to see if it's is interesting or what. I don't know, man. Let's just see what direction this goes in. Oh. That's... Oh, wait. That effect on his voice are like, all right, there's so much going on already. And I'm 12 seconds in. Let's see. Interesting chords, man. And here he goes, just kind of whispering, little falsettos. I mean, just right off the bat already, my roommate was absolutely correct, because I'm already like, what is going on? This is interesting. And Avenged Sevenfold is not playing around. You can be anything. And then the vibe immediately shifts. Inside the house, warm fire, the wood. I'm sure it all means something. I don't know yet because this is obviously, I've just absorbed it for the first time. Okay. Kind of industrial metal.
Power, more pace.
Yeah, we're kind of doing an industrial metal thing. Yeah. More shills. Sellout type stuff.
Build tall, build higher, build far, build wider.
Build wider. Consumerism.
Build down, build up, build now. Look at the way.
Alright, starting to sound like Avenged Sevenfold now. We love you. Got some. Interesting, the concept. We love you. Who's we? Is it like, I don't know, man. Let me keep hearing this shit. This almost sounds like that what is it, the THX or whatever, that theater. You guys remember the movie theater? Like it would just like break everybody's ears and shit. What? Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. So this is like the future, right? Some maybe post-apocalyptic thing, I don't know, or just some future dystopia.
More drive, more self, more time, build.
You know, the riff is actually pretty cool. The guitar tones sound good. This is not normally what I would listen to. So far, minute 47 in, I can confidently say this is not my bag, but there's a lot of people out there that are going to love everything that they do, so they should be fine. And most importantly, nothing I've heard sounds bad. It's just different.
Out, build fast, build strong, build fast, build two, build more, build all, build war.
What was that thing? What was this thing right here? I want to see this bad boy again.
Fast, build two, build more, build all, build war.
It's just like right when it turns, I can't see it anymore. Oh, there it is, right there. Kind of it's just like looking at just like the Terminator. It's just like the Terminator. It's like just looking at you. There's like 4 different vibes already in 2 minutes. Look at all this stuff, the pills, CD stuff, TVs, a lot of interesting stuff. Yeah. And there's probably some other stuff maybe, or maybe you can just focus on one thing, since this is a 360 video, which most people abandoned 360, to be honest. Most people, they came out, a lot of people were using them, and then they quickly just abandoned them just as fast. Whoa! Hey, yo, what's going on here? This is thrash right here. Woo! Okay. I love M Shadows, man. The diversity in his vocals, the harsh vocals, his screams that he's already done a little bit. Nice, man. I appreciate that. I do. This is fast. I love it. Sounds like some Testament or something, man. Okay, so these are the chords essentially from the beginning, with a very thrashy. You know what I'd love to hear right now? Just some double bass just going. And then it just kind of like not even easing into a transition, just boom. Like, obviously they're purposely doing this. It's supposed to, I guess, just hit you in the face with you're just jamming to that thrash right there, right? You're probably just like going, yeah, and then it just, boom, line up. Let's go.
More pace, more money, more taste, more sex, more.
Like, I gotta tell you, like, this song is interesting, but it feels more like it feels like something that maybe you want to win like an Oscar for one of those short film things, like one of the indie type things. This is what this feels like more than I want you to listen to a song and I want you to play it over and over. I want you to put it on your playlist or something. It does not feel like that at all. Obviously that's what they were going for. It's been a long time since they put out music, and it's like, to stay excited with your projects, a lot of bands like to get very experimental, and so that's what we're hearing, right? I can say that, I mean, it is what it is, man. Let's see. We're just only a little bit halfway through the song, so let's see if it changes up from here.
Pills, more skin, more chills, more wants, more needs, more hits, more pain, more speed,
More,
drive,
more,
self,
more.
time, build tall, build higher, build bar, build wider, build
Error,
down.
error. What? I just, I, I don't know what the hell's going on, man. Oh, there we go again. The one part of the song that actually sounds like Avenged Sevenfold. So who's the? I'm wondering the "We Love You." Whose perspective is this song from? You know, usually it's something where I really need to look at the lyrics and then go back, and so I can fully grasp it. When you're doing like a reaction like this, if it's not 100% obvious, it's kind of hard to just know right off the bat, right?
Look at the way that you choose. You know you never lose. And all that you are, it was all you deserved anyway.
It's a sunny days. And complete change of scenery.
Love you.
And we love you. Now look at this. Is this what like
We love you.
this looks like you know what it looks like? It looks like Vanaheim in God of War Ragnarok.
We love you.
The vibe is nice. The guitars, the little plucking that's going on, it sounds like it's been heavily compressed so you can really hear the emphasis on the strings, like when you're doing kind of that little vibrato thing. Like it like you can really hear the scratching. You know, sometimes in my songs, some of the covers that I've done, I'll hear some of the slides and it makes a little whip sound, and I get a little self-conscious where it's like, damn, I should have just re-recorded it. Maybe I should, I shouldn't let those slides be in. I should be cleaner. But then sometimes I'm like, I don't know, man. It feels raw though, and so sometimes I make the decision to leave it in. And I feel like maybe that's kind of something that's what's going on too, because it just feels more raw. Like you can really, almost feels like you're like right there. The guitar is right there. It's a very cool vibe. I like this. So you got about a minute of the song left, and I imagine this is the rest of the song. And it just drifting through, like, I guess this river, it's more of like a Last of Us or any other apocalyptic setting. What it really looks like, things are grown pretty big. You got like a really rusted out truck. You got like just a bunch of algae in the river, which would probably just taken over, I guess, because the lack of life or something. At least that's what I'm seeing, but like, I still don't understand the concept of "We Love You," what this song is really about. I just kind of have like, all right, well, I get it, I guess, to a certain extent. Like, I can make an educated guess, but, that's not really what I'm here for when I'm doing this reaction. The vibe reminds you a lot of, it sounds a little bit like occultish, which is pretty cool, but then it also sounds all dusty and like Western to a certain extent. Reminds me a little bit of the song "Come All You Weary" from Thrice. It's one of my favorite songs, if you guys haven't heard that song, but it has a similar vibe. Oh, that's nice. All right, we made it, ladies and gentlemen. We made it. Let's see it. Let's let it ride out. Let's let it ride out. Satisfactory. So, that was it. We love you. Very interesting. Very interesting. Like I was saying, like I don't really know about... A lot of times I judge music by would I put this on a playlist. Like Spotify is the leader right now, so it's usually it's would I put this on a Spotify playlist. And that's kind of how I really judge if I really dig something and I want more, especially on a first impression. Sometimes it's a hard thing to come to a decision to the first time you hear something. But other times it's pretty easy. And I feel like on this track in particular, it's like, nah, like this is not a song you'd want to hear over and over. This is a song you'd want to hear when you're in a certain mood. I imagine their album, I forgot what it's called, like The Meaning of Life or something. I can't remember. I think I heard that's what it was going to be called. I imagine this is just going to be a conceptual album that you just have to listen to front to back. And then it's one of those things that you break it out every once in a while and listen to front to back. Now, obviously, I could be wrong. They could have some single things because I don't know if they're independent or if they're under a label. I have no idea. If they're a part of a label, I imagine they want them to have something like, hey, we need a single. We want a single that will really drive the sales and that will really get people to put these in playlists and get those streams to just really inflate. But we'll see, man. I know that just from a little bit of clips here and there that I've seen from M Shadows, they're just very in a deep, creative, and conceptual mindset. And one thing I just wonder is everybody in Avenged Sevenfold truly on board? That's the only thing, because I think about, say, a lot of people kind of just ride the wave. Like this sounds good, but is it really their bag? I think about something like Linkin Park's last album they did with Chester, One More Light, where if you know Chester, he's really about heavy music. He loves metal and he loves the heavier stuff. And I wondered when One More Light came out, I was like, is this truly what he was, or is he just like, oh, I like some of the stuff, I'm along for the ride, let's do it? I wonder that only because from stuff you've said before, and then I know someone like Mike Shinoda who loves stuff like that, loves experimenting, loves stuff that people say they can't stand, love like their, I don't know, that Thousand Suns album or whatever it was called, where they kind of took out the electric guitars and stuff, and he was like, that's like my favorite album. But Chester, I feel like, oh, no, I like more of the older stuff, and then the Hunting Party album, where they went back to a more traditional style of Linkin Park. So I think about, like, say, Avenged Sevenfold in this, where is everybody that's a part of the band, they're like, this is it. This is what I want to do. Or they're like, oh, man, I just kind of just wanted to play some heavy metal, to be honest. I just wanted to make another great heavy metal, just raise the bar with our songwriting, but maybe not get too weird. You know, interesting thing, I feel like maybe it's something that you would have to be a fly on the wall, or a close friend or family members of them, because they wouldn't just say it in the public, because it's kind of disrespectful. But what are you going to do? Interesting. And now I just want to get your guys's, if you made it through this entire thing, or if you just listened to the song at all, like, let me know what you thought of this song. If you're a fan of Avenged Sevenfold, do you like the direction that they're going in? If you weren't a fan of Avenged Sevenfold, are you a fan now? Is this something that you're like, oh, you know, I kind of dig this. I think I'm excited for the album. As of right now, I just gotta wait for more singles to drop and see if I'm truly excited for the album. Because I'm be honest, I'm more of an old school fan of Avenged Sevenfold. Like they're from my area that I grew up in, so I was way more entrenched in them back in the day. But they put out some absolute bangers. I mean, one of my favorite songs is the stage, right? I think that came out like 2016 or something. So I'm talking like, oh, my favorite era is in early 2000s. And then all of a sudden in 2016, I'm like, the stage is one of my favorite songs they've ever put out. So there you go. So they're probably going to continue to impress me, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys, and look out for my video just kind of announcing the direction of this channel. Here's just a little bit of a taste of it because it's just going to be music oriented. But all right, guys, take care.